Okay, y'all, so I know I'm starting this video off differently. Do y'all know I was recording for 43 fucking minutes and this bitch ass camera decided to cut the fuck off when I was close to the end of my damn story? Now I'm pissed off. Now I'm in the mood to tell this story the way I want to fucking. Storytime takes place around, like, I want to say, like, 2021, 2022, back when I started taking my hormones. And this time I was very much so more emotional. You know, every time I see a commercial, I'm crying about something. You know, everything was just very emotional at that time. So this is still dealing with Jameson. Now, around this time, me and Jameson, we linked up a couple of times, but I started noticing how his dick was not hitting on anything anymore. I don't know what it was about. I don't know what was going on, but it just literally was not giving what was supposed to have been gave. At this time, I was working security, and I used to get off at, 7 o'clock in the morning. So when we get off at 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm standing up because, like, y'all don't know how I was so amped in this story. Like, y'all, I got mad all over again. Let me have a seat, because I know I'm very threatening to some people. Mind the Christmas lights back here that are hanging up. Like, I need to take them down, honestly, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to worry about it because it's not going to do anything. Around this time, my dad ended up passing away. And this story time actually takes place in June of 2022. So, or maybe, yeah, it was June of 2022. So my dad passed away and he ended up giving me his truck. So when he gave me his truck, you know, I was very excited. Like, having my own freedom, having not to ask anybody, can you give me a ride to get these creepy-ass Ubers with these weird-ass men? Oh, baby, I was living my life, getting up going wherever I wanted to, whenever I please. And no, you can't take my car. You got to give me back my keys, or where are you going? None of your damn business. Somewhere I'm supposed to be going. So, you know, I don't know what the hell was going on with Jameson at this time, but he literally started having these attitude problems. Like, every time something didn't go his way, he had something smart to say. And I started to get very, I want to say, bothered by it. Because, again, I don't know you like that. You're not my dude. We're not dating. We just have good sex. That's it. I don't like you like that. So, who are you, or what do you think this is that you can talk to me no type of way? This ain't that, buckaroo, and you're going to find out why real soon. It was a day that my relief did not come, so I got off work, I want to say around like 8 or 9. I was supposed to leave at 6, so I got off at like 8 or 9. So I'm already pissed off about that, because when you work in security, certain security jobs, I think all of them really, you can't leave that post unless there's somebody that'll cover that post. If you leave that post, you're going to get fired. So I'm pissed off that I had to stay for these grown-ass adults that know what type of shift they fucking work, but their asses are always late. So, with that being said, I'm like, okay, I'm in a bad mood. I want to go home, take a shower, eat my breakfast, take my vitamins, and go to sleep. So fast forward. Today is Monday. Monday is the day that he asked me to go take him to go cash his check. Now, mind y'all, I got off work Sunday shift. I got off at 8. I was supposed to get off at 6. I got off at 8. So I'm pissed off about that. I'm on my way home. I get home. I go to sleep. I wake up. It's like a good 10, 11 o'clock. So around this time, you know, I'm up. I'm checking my notifications and things like that. I'm still restless, but I'm checking my notifications and things like that. Then I happen to see that Jameson texted me. And he was like,
"What's up? What happened to you? You supposed to take me to go cash my check."
And I said, first of all, one, let me tell you something. Supposed to do what? Bitch, I'm not supposed to do anything. I choose to. I have a choice to. There's no supposed to. You're not my man. You're not my husband. You're not my dude. We're not dating. I'm not supposed to do a damn motherfucking thing, especially for you. So I got into an argument with him on Monday. So he was like, okay, well then fine. You can take me tomorrow. I was like, okay, cool. Didn't talk the rest of that day. So tomorrow rolls up. And then, you know, again, I got off work late again because bitches wasn't showing up, and I ended up staying later than I wanted to. Got home, went to sleep. When I woke up, I'm checking my notifications. The dude's texting me, "Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? You always playing these games. You always playing games. You always playing. You supposed to take me to go cash my check. Why you ain't take me to go cash my You on bullshit again." So then this dude gonna turn around and say, when I tell you with the biggest batch of balls, the gall.
"Well, if you don't take me to go cash my check, you can stop talking to me."
Who the fuck are you talking to? And I definitely will. So then I stopped responding to him. I stopped texting him. I stopped speaking to him. It's like 1 o'clock now, maybe 2 something. And I hit him up and I said, "Do you want me to go take you to catch your check, yes or no?" He was like, yes. I said, okay, be ready by the time I get there. Mind you, this man lives 15 minutes away from me. 15 minutes away from me. I'm going to say it one more time. 15 minutes away from me. It's not a long drive, but it's long enough for you to have your shit together. So I get over there, I pull up, and I say, I'm outside. He's like,
well, can you come inside and you can just sit here and just wait for me to get done getting ready?
And I was like, no, you can come outside. I'm already out here. I told you I'm going to go take you to a cashier check. I told you to be ready by the time I got here. I'm outside. You can come outside. Then he started calling me. Hello? He was like, can you come inside? And I said, why?
Hey, just come inside the house, man. Just come inside the house.
So, y'all, at this time, I wanted to tell y'all, let me backtrack a little bit. And he had a pet dog. Her name was True. True was such a sweet dog. Such a sweet... Oh, she was so sweet. She was so sweet. The sweetest little pit bull you could have ever met in your entire life. One day, I was over there, and, you know, we was chilling, things like that. And she was whining and stuff like that later at night.
Shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch. Shut up, hoe. If I get something to cry about, shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
As it's dark, you know, she's still whining again. So then he gets up out of his bed. I'm like, okay. I kind of turn over and I look. And then I turn over and I go back to sleep like, oh, okay, maybe he's going to go pee. That man went up in there and started beating the shit out of that dog. I mean, he was punching her, kicking her, spanking her, and all you hear is her whining and crying and yelping. And I felt so bad for True. Like, I felt so bad for her. Like, True was such a lovely dog, and she just don't realize if I would have had my own spot, I would have took care of her. I would have took her and took care of her. Because what the fuck? Why are you doing her like that? She's just a dog. Why are you doing that? There was another time, y'all, that I ended up coming up over there, and he had this other dog. I don't know what this dog's name was. But when I went up in there, y'all, I kid y'all not, it was shit everywhere on the fucking floor. Like, it was shit everywhere. So he was mad about that. He's cleaning the shit up, literally. During that time, I was really trying to, like, wean up off of him because it just seemed as though, like, you just didn't give a fuck about nothing. Another time where, you know, I come in, you know, we're coming over there, I had these braids in my head. And, you know, True was the first person to greet me. She was all happy, saying hi, hello, you know, wagging her tail, licking my leg, jumping up on me. And when I'm petting on her and stuff like that, you know, she was such a sweet dog. You know, True walked over there by me and she jumped up on me and she ended up stepping on my toe. When she stepped on my toe started bleeding. So Jameson caught wind of my toe bleeding, and he looked down, he was like, why your toe bleeding? And I said, it's because True, she didn't, like, you know, stepping on me. And he was like, what the fuck? I said, it's cool, like, it's fine, it's okay, like, it's fine, like, it's okay, like, I can just get some tissue and just dab it up, it's okay, I promise you, it's fine, she's okay, she wasn't trying to do it, it was just by an accident, it's okay. The fact that I'm in a situation to where I feel like I'm in an abusive household, and it's not even towards me, was crazy. So at this point, you know, I get out the car, I'm walking down the driveway, whatever the case may be, you know, and I'm getting to where his apartment is. So I get to where his door is. I knock on the door. He lets me in. Y'all, this man is just now about to take a shower. You mean to tell me that you intentionally waited for me to get here after I told you to be ready before I got here so you could do what? Fuck me? Seriously? I'm pissed off because you're in here with your drawers on, ain't took no shower yet, and you expected me to do what? I didn't want to come in here. I didn't want to be up in here. You were supposed to be ready by the time I pulled up. You weren't ready. So I'm sitting down. This man constantly come over there. Can you bend over for me? I said, no. He said, why you want to bend over for me? I can't have no sex with you. No. And then I'm going to stop talking like that. So then he was like, why you don't want to have sex? And I said, because I'm just not in the mood for it. I'm not in the mood to have sex right now. I just want to take a look at your check so I can go back home. This is how I'm saying it. I'm not being rude about it. I'm not having an attitude about it. He did not like the fact that I said that. So now he mad. He got an attitude. He walking around the house, storming into the bathroom, taking his shower and shit, slamming stuff down. He's mad because I told him that I want to have sex with him. So, you know, it just threw me because how in the fuck are you mad because I don't want to have sex with you after you talk mad shit about me and to me? I want to say this is actually a lot cuter than, like, being in the house. So, as, you know, I'm getting ready to walk out the door, you know, like I said, he's finally ready. So, as I'm getting ready to walk out the door, this man proceeds to walk up behind me and start grabbing on my booty and whatnot, talking about something bend over. So, he takes me by the couch and he, like, bends me over or whatever, right? And I keep telling him, like, dude, I don't want to have sex with you. I do not want to have sex with you. You piss me off. And like, I didn't say that, but I'm telling him like, I don't want to have sex with you. He's like, why you want to have sex with me just a little bit? Like, you can't just jag me off. No, you can't just give me head. No, I can't. I don't want to. I want to take you to where the fuck you need to go so I can go back home. I'm tired. So I'm getting onto the expressway. We're driving and things like that. So as I'm driving, I just so happen to see a car out my peripheral trying to get over on top of me. So I would think the smart thing to do is if you see something about to happen, you would try to prevent it. So I stepped on my brakes to let that car get in front of me. So when I let the car get in front of me, he was like, why the fuck you stop the car? Why you let it get in front of me? Just go. In my head, I'm thinking, how the fuck are you going to tell me, or how are you trying to tell me how to drive in a car that you don't have? I don't understand. I did not have insurance. I knew my dad didn't have insurance. I knew I didn't have a driver's license. So would I rather take the risk of crashing this car and have somebody sue me for everything that I own, or be proactive and not reactive and think, let me just back my ass up and let this bitch get in front of me since they're in such a rush? You tell me what you would do. So at this point, you're intentionally antagonizing me. Mind you, the bank we're going to, he don't even know the address to it. Ain't nobody saying anything. I'm just quiet. He's talking to me about shit that I don't give a fuck about. So I'm driving still. And then he turns on and says,
you missed the exit.
So I turned around, I looked at him. I'm like, okay, how was I supposed to know that was the exit? So now I yeet the truck over, girl. I'm crossing all these different lanes to get over there to the exit so I don't miss it all the way. Cars honking their horns at me and stuff like that. He's like, babe, slow down, babe, slow down. Boy, shut up talking to me. Because you sat up here and wanted me to go on, get to this exit. That's where I'm at. How you gonna try and tell me to slow down when you the one talking about something, you missed the exit? Well, bitch, I'm here. I'm here. We in one piece. So as I'm driving, I'm kind of mad now. So I'm like defensive driving. And y'all, when I got to the exit, when I yeeted up over there, I stepped on my brakes, but the car still was kind of sliding a little bit. So I almost hit this car in front of me. He was like, babe, you didn't see that car in front of you? Babe, are you okay? Why are you driving like that, babe? You need to slow down. Bitch, if you... So when I started finally calming down and I'm driving, I'm guessing I missed the turn where the bank was. And he said,
You supposed to turn right there.
Who the fuck are you yelling at? Okay, I didn't know. I don't bank out here. He's like, you've been out here multiple times with me to go cash my check. I said, no, the fuck I have not. I don't cash checks. So how am I supposed to know where the fuck I was supposed to turn at? When he said that, I jammed on my brakes, and then I heard him like I didn't park the car. I jammed on my brakes, and I switched gears to reverse the car to back up to where the driveway was. So when I did that, it locked the engine. So when it locked the engine, he's like, babe, you're not supposed to do that because it's going to lock the engine. No fucking shit. I know that, but you're pissing me off. I can't focus. I want you out the car so I can calm down. Clearly, you're not getting the memo. So I said, you can get out right here. You can get out right here. He was like, you can't pull to drive. I said, no, you can get out right here, and then I'll find somewhere to park. So as he's walking away, this how you know he was full of shit. Hold on. Wait, pretend like this is the car door, okay? And then I'm him, which I'd never be. But pretend I'm him. So he slams the car door, he's walking away, and I turn the car off, and I restart it back up so I can, get the engine to unlock, and I can park where I need to park. As I'm starting the car back up, he's walking away, looking at the car. You think that I'm going to pull off on you because you know that you have been antagonizing me this entire time, being a fucking cumwad, and you're afraid that I'm going to leave your ass out here with no way back home. So now you're feeling as though you're having second thoughts about how you was talking to me because you're starting to realize that the ball is in my court. The ball's not in your court. So if I wanted to, I could have left your dusty, dirty, rat-looking ass out there where the fuck you stood, and you would have had to find your own way back. Bitch, you cashed your check, but it was a weekday. I literally sat there in that car, and I talked to myself, and I wanted to leave him. I wanted to leave him out there. I really wanted to leave him out there. But I thought to myself, if I leave this man out here, and push comes to shove, and you end up meeting him, and he leaves you somewhere stranded, you cannot be mad. That thought crossed my mind, and I said, absolutely not, because it won't be, he's going to leave me somewhere and I'm going to be upset. No, it's going to be I will never need you because you're never going to leave me anywhere because I'm never going to need you. So let me go on have my seat in my vanity chair outside in this beautiful sunlight, bitch, and get my little tan while I tell this story. Sitting in the car, again, I'm woosahing, I'm calming down. I finally was able to calm down and find a place to park. On one side, it was a driveway to like a restaurant, eatery or something like that. And then on the other side was the parking lot to the bank. Again, I've never been out here. I don't know anything about this area. I don't even work out here. I didn't know anything about that bank. I've never seen that bank before. Never been over there. It's like, where you at? Come get me. And I'm like, okay, well, where are you? He said, I'm on this side by the bank. Where you parked at? And I said, I'm over here on the opposite side. He's like, why are you still up over there? And I said, I didn't know there was another driveway for me to park in. That's why I parked right here. And he was like, well, you supposed to be up over here. I said, okay. And I hung up in his face. So, girl, I go head on, and I, reverse. I flip it around, and I go on to the side that clearly there was a driveway up over there. I did not know that because I don't bank out here. So I went to the driveway, and I parked. Mind you, the man coming up the bank, he's mad, he's pissed off, he's angry. My check was short $100 and something, and I had, overtime up on. Let me stop talking like that. He was like, my check was short $100 and something, and I had overtime up on there, and I don't understand why they be shortening my checks and things like that. And I said, well, you need to talk to management about that because a lot of times folks will try to get over on you. At this point in time, in my head, I'm like, yes, I'm excited, I'm elated because I took you to go cash your raggedy ass check. And now I can take you back home and I can enjoy the rest of my day and go to sleep. I'm so excited. So now, y'all, I have a whole newfound happiness about me. Like, I'm glowing again. I'm excited because you're getting the fuck up out my face. I get to his apartment, and then he was like, you can turn right here. And I'm like, turn where? He's like, you could have turned back there. And I was like, okay, does it matter? He was like, you could have turned back there. I said, okay, well, what would you prefer? What would you prefer? What do you prefer? What do you prefer? Mind you, he's still talking. I'm like, what do you prefer? He was like, man, nothing. I said, okay, then. Because at the end of the day, we're in your parking. We're in the same place. We're in the exact same place. You're constantly picking and picking and picking at me, and it's getting under my skin. And I think he wanted to get under my skin. I really think I parked the car crooked as hell, and he got the fuck out. This man comes back to the car with a t-shirt on and some pants and these Crocs. Now, mind you, this man used to work at a place. It was a fast food place, and I took him to work like once or twice. I picked him up one time, too, like once or twice too. So, with that being said, I was like, I know this man don't think that I'm about to take him to work. So he got in the car, and he was like, can you stop at the gas station? I need to get a t-shirt. What do you need to get a t-shirt for if you already have a t-shirt on? I never understood that. You're stopping at a gas station to buy a t-shirt. A t-shirt for what when you already have a t-shirt on? Why? So then I'm like, okay, you know what? After I take him to work, I ain't gonna worry about him no more. Great, that's cool. So, I'm fine. I'm still irritated, but I'm fine. I'm like, okay, I'll take him to work. I don't care. So as I'm backing up, I turn, I'm going out the way I'm supposed to go, whatever the case may be. We stop at the show that's over there on Mount Moriah. So I stopped right there. And then when I stopped right there, he was talking to me about how, I understand that, you didn't really have to go out your way to take me to go cash my check, and I know you really don't have to do anything for me, so I'm going to give you some gas money.
It's not going to be that much.
But it's going to be some gas money. What do you mean it's not going to be that much? I just took your ass from North America to Central America to South America to Asia to Europe to Antarctica to Canada to Africa and all the way back, burning up the miles in my motherfucking car. And you proceed to tell me how you're going to give me gas money, but it's not going to be that much? What the fuck do you mean? So that pissed me off. And I was like, okay. He goes into the gas station. He comes back out with a pack of cigarettes and a t-shirt. Phone had died, so I had to go in there and grab my charger. So back to what I'm saying. Now, you're telling me that you're going to give me some gas money, but not a lot. Bitch, at this point, I need your whole check. I'm expecting him to say, I'm going to pump the gas into your car. Do you think a bitch said they was putting gas in my car? I want y'all to think about that. Do you really think that he put gas in my car? No. So when we pull out the gas station,
he's like, I don't know what the whole attitude thing is about. I don't know why you're acting like that. Maybe it's because of what happened earlier this morning.
Actually, yes, it is. Because you sat up there and you were talking shit to me. Instead of, you was talking shit to me. And then you sat up here and disrespected me. On top of you disrespecting me, you're trying to act like you run this car, you own this car, and you don't own this car. This is not your car. You don't tell me where I need to go, where I can and cannot go. So then he was like,
I wasn't even saying it like that. You just took it.
I said, no, I didn't take it that way. However, it was sent to me as the way I received it. If that's not the way you meant to say it, why did you say it that way? That's like me saying, you're an ugly ass bitch. What other way are you going to take it? Stop talking for a second. Then he proceeds to try and shade me.
Meanwhile, you over there fucking on niggas in your mama house.
And I do. And I said, and let me say this. If my mama kicked me out, I could come back. You can't. And as soon as I said that,
what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What you talking about? What are you talking about?
I said, well, then who are you talking about? Bitches only but us two in the car. Who else could you be referring to?
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about the niggas you fuck with.
I said, well, the dudes that I fuck with, they got their own house and their own car. So what are you talking about?
Just shut up talking to me. Just shut up talking to me.
Yeah, exactly, bitch, because you trying to read a bitch and you can't read, ho. Watch your mouth, because you don't know who you talking to. I love a good novel, bitch. I love to read. I was in the third grade on the 5th grade level. Girl, don't play with me. Mind you, I read you 2 chapters out your book. Please don't let me talk about how you are as father. I let it be. I let it go after that. Now he met to myself, man, on God, I'm gonna be my manager up because he be trying me and I'm sick of him trying me, on God. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And I'm just quiet. I just say, yeah, okay. And I just started back driving and I'm quiet again. Because, yeah, you going to whoop your manager's ass, bitch. You're not going to beat me up. Because if that's what you want to do, we can do that. Because I almost pulled that car over with your ass myself. So if that's what you want to do, we can do that. But, yeah, so your manager, yes, your manager. Funny thing was, though, after I checked him, he didn't have nothing else to say after that. He was quiet, sitting there, as you should have. As you should have. Because you should have never been talking to me crazy in the first place. I did nothing to him. He just got to a point where he got beside himself and he thought that he was going to talk to me no type of way. I'm not your baby mother. You're not going to talk to me like that. You're not going to fuck on people behind my back and then FaceTime me and show me the people that you're fucking on. No, you're not going to do that. He got to his job. He got out. Somebody said, I apologize, blah, blah. And I was looking at him. I said, yeah, that's fine. And then he just closed the door and I sped off. After that, girl, it was a wrap. I ain't talked to him ever since. So let me tell y'all something. Just a little update and an update. I ended up hanging out with him like last year, like in November or something like that. Girl, let me explain to you how. He ended up getting him a car, right? When he got him a car, and I asked him, can he come see me or, can he come pick me up? He acted like it was just the biggest task in the world. I just don't want to do it. Like, I'm tired. I just got off work. I want to go home. But see, when I was trying to do that, you had everything under the sun to say to me, oh, I'm lazy, or, oh, you act like you don't want to see me no more. You must be fucking on other people. Like, girl, really? So now, after you talk all that mess, explain to me why you no longer have a car and you living out of hotels. I'm still in my mom's house, in my bedroom, where I like to fuck men. Where are you? If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Please, if you like to subscribe to my channel for videos like this one. If you like my pretty face, you can go ahead on and share my content with your friends, whatever the case may be. I do have a Twitter, but I'm not gonna put that on here because, like, I don't know if kids watch me or not. I don't know anybody seeing like my latest. So, anywho, anywho, thank y'all so much for watching this video, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye, bitch.